Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the AFA-Cast.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what up?
Get these lights up.
Hello there. Happy pre-ween, as we're calling it here in Studio AFA.
Pre-ween.
Pre-ween.
We're just a bunch of post-tweens celebrating pre-ween tonight here.
Tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. Halloween's on a Wednesday.
It is. And that is the day we stream live music.
I'm going to be a hump for Halloween, actually. That makes sense. It'll be appropriate.
Like Quasimodo?
So you mean like every other Wednesday, Dave?
Yeah.
Cue the laughter.
Hump.
Got
Yep.
him.
Hump day.
I forgot to load in the slapstick for those.
Guess what day it is? Yeah, we're doing a live stream performance tomorrow. We'll be playing all creepy songs, right? All the Misfits songs, right, Dave?
Yeah, who's here to change
We are
my
the
mind?
Fiend Club, actually.
I made a bold statement on Facebook, bold for some perhaps, that every Misfits song is just a bad Halloween song.
Basically.
You know, bad is a very subjective word. Let's go with every Misfits song is a Halloween song of a varying degree of quality.
Let's go that
Okay.
Dave
I see
just
what you did there.
hates all Misfits songs.
Yeah.
We'll,
So-
we'll end it with
To
Okay.
Dave, they're all bad Halloween songs, but to the rest of the band, you know, we're all just Fiend Club dudes.
So the Halloween
So
part is objective. We're all agreeing it's pretty much just a Halloween
Misfits is a
band.
Halloween band.
Okay.
You know, let's
And we
face
are
it, they're wearing
3/4
makeup
of a
and-
Misfits band.
Yeah. Like, if
Yeah.
there could be any more less of a Misfits fan, he's sitting right next to us, right here.
He sure is, right at this table. So
I bet-
real
I bet
quick,
he's pretty cool
we
guy.
have a couple things coming up. We have things coming up. So
Yes.
that's cool.
Very exciting.
You know, we're really rocking and rolling with our fall season of live streaming. You know, every Wednesday right now, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're doing our AFA Live concert series. We're getting this bi-weekly podcast going again. I actually had a debate earlier today with
Bi-weekly?
Chuck
What
from
is that,
Strive a
like
little bit
every
about
week?
the meaning of bi-weekly. Bi-weekly has bi meaning, actually. Oh, I thought of that right now. That wasn't premeditated.
By meanings.
It can mean every other week,
Every
which
other
was
meeting?
our intended use,
Oh.
or it can mean twice a week, which was not our
I
intended
didn't
use.
know
So
that.
this podcast
Makes
is
sense, though.
bi-weekly, as in fortnightly,
Fortnightly is
which was
way
the
cooler.
suggested adverb by Chuck.
Give it up for Chuck, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it up for Chuck. It's strong.
Single person shooter game.
Who hangs out right here with us at Factory Studios.
Chuck, Chief of Grammar Police.
So what do we got going on? Chandra, you're the showman, I think, at this
Yeah,
point.
man, what's
What
going
do we
on?
got going
Hey,
on, man?
Yeah, lay it on us, man. What's on the sketch?
Take a
November
look at
is
this
a great
camera
month
over
for
here. You
us.
got this red camera going.
Check out this camera.
Hey, that camera.
Say
No
hi to
red
that
light. So we got November 25th. We're playing. Yeah, that was 25th, right?
Yes,
We
it's
are
a Sunday.
playing Knitting Factory over at
Love to
Brooklyn.
knitter.
Which we formerly played at, if you guys
Yeah,
remember,
it was-
like 8 years ago.
At its previous location.
Do we
In
know
the-
who we were playing with?
No.
No, it has not been announced.
That's
Groove International is the production company who's running the show. Man, I sound really good tonight, Dave. This microphone is new. It's
What's
just-
different? Oh,
This
too late.
lovely. Oh,
Groove International is the production company there. This is our first show. We're working with them, and they seem to really like us, and they're going to adhere to all
we're
of our
gonna wow
needs.
them on the 25th of November. Actually,
And hopefully they're going to wow us with the setup and show and everything.
Sorry, we got some
mutual wowing.
got some light problems.
Fogs are really excited. They have a.
The Fogs are trying to wow
Excited for
us
Halloween.
now.
I don't know why it just keeps doing this.
It's creepy.
It's so annoying.
It's pre-ween.
So besides November 25th, January 4th after New Year's, we are playing with
So
Strive over at Debonair.
Our good friends.
Yes, our good friends and our
At
good
At
venue,
a good place.
who is now that Debonair is now being managed by our good friend Evan,
Yes.
formerly of the Dark
Not
Matters.
yet,
He's
but-
just like your typical busy drummer doing 1,000 things. And he is now the general manager at Debonair Music Hall. So we're really stoked. It'll be our first show playing at Debonair, where Evan will be the manager. So that's really cool. We're looking forward to that also.
Creepy fog.
It's just going to keep blowing off. I don't know why.
It's creepy.
It's appropriate. This is the holiday. So those are our announcements. You know, we got, like you said, November 25th, Knitting Factory, January 4th at Debonair Music Hall. And as always, every Wednesday, AFA Live at 8 p.m. And every other Tuesday, we'll be doing this podcast.
Absolutely.
But I think that's about it in current AFA news. We're working on a couple other things. No announcements, though.
So I
but,
guess it's just a typical run-of-the-mill stuff, but...
It's just
But,
typical
wait,
run-of-the-mill
did you-
stuff.
Did you guys hear that? What was that?
Hey, what was that
I hear
sound?
something. It's something.
Whoa. What's going on?
What the hell is going on?
What? Dude, is someone there? Is someone at the door?
I think.
Oh, wait.
I think I heard someone.
Oh,
I'm getting a nervous
Oh,
feeling.
shit. Yo, it's Lex. Oh, it's just Lex.
Wow.
We're good. All right, cool.
That
Got
fog was
scared
really
there.
well timed.
Got scared there for a second. Oh.
AFA, how's it going, guys?
What's up, man? That door sound was wild when you came in.
Lex,
Yeah,
where'd you come
scared us,
from?
This
honestly.
room is wild right now. Wow.
Wild room, wild
There's,
door.
Like aliens and stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty much in a UFO. Yes,
Ladies
that's
and
what you're
gentlemen,
asking.
this is Alex Nieves.
Alex.
Alex, say hi and talk
Lex
nice
for
and
short.
close to the mic for
How's
the
it going,
ladies and
guys?
gents. What's up? What's up?
Our good
I'm Alex
friend.
Nieves. My friends call me Lex. You can call me Leximundo, Leximania,
Yes, sir.
or just Lex for short.
Wow, it's now going to be Lexomania.
A lot of options.
Yeah. Thanks for opening up the
Thank you for that.
horizons for your name. there.
Thank you for that. It'll be beautiful.
Lex is head of security at Factory Studio here. Am I right about that, or
He's got multiple.
Well, I
you
wear a lot of hats.
Thanks for
Yeah.
owe me a beer.
You know,
That's it.
I'm known to mop. I'm known to kick people out.
Yes, sir.
I'm known to rent out rooms. I'm known to. I make things happen. You know, pretty much.
Sure as hell does.
Just
You
try
do.
to keep things in order. This place is amazing. Got artists like you guys here. AFA, give it up for them. These guys are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
We're,
Thank you.
You're the first
You guys are sick.
Stay humble, everybody.
Gotta stay humble.
So I mean, you know,
Could you turn
all
that
right,
fog
there's
machine
a
off?
corner of this room that's pretty clearly designated to BC Music. Why don't you tell us a little bit about BC Music? 'Cause it's a solid
yes,
thing that's
BC
happening
Music.
here.
BC Music is a solid company that we have going on. Me and my buddies. It's an independent company. We do hourly rehearsals.
Check. Could you turn that fucking
Whoa.
fog machine off?
You know,
It's getting
it
a little
was
crazy.
creepy at first. Now
We're
it's
gonna have
just
to
annoying.
pacify.
Sort
the
of sounds
fog.
like a barracuda or something.
Yeah, it's there's off switch on the back.
There you go.
There we go.
All
Bye,
right.
fog.
We have enough fog.
Yeah,
Anyway, BC Music.
Yeah, BC Music. We offer hourly rental rooms, PA services, engineering, recording, anything you need. Pretty much, you know, we're looking out for your best interests and to help you save as much money as possible in your musical endeavors.
How do you book a
Good pitch.
You just go to BC Music LLC on Facebook and book a session right there. Simple as that.
Cool.
Nice.
Easy. We all use Facebook.
great
It's
for,
definitely an easy way to go.
musicians out there.
Direct
That's pretty
messaging, comments.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I was going to share kind of our experience with rehearsing. It's tough to find a place to rehearse, man. Like to have an hourly,
There he is.
like
Dude, the long
cheap,
hair, too.
hourly, affordable
This is Schwam.
rate. There
cool.
it is.
Jason.
We've done
Swam.
plenty of garages.
Dude, we have rehearsed in like every garage and basement that's associated with any members of our family that
Yeah,
would have us.
absolutely.
We've been, you know, and worn out our welcome and then some. And of course, we're grateful, but it's tough to find like a residential area.
No, we were migrants.
And I'm not even exaggerating. Like we've played in multiple locations of multiple family members of each one of ours.
Yeah.
So it's tough to find a spot. And now here we are. We've
Yeah,
been
we
here for
stumbled
2 or
upon
3
this
years.
location, which is great.
Yeah.
And like he said before, he
You look closer
actually
to the mic,
rents
SJ?
rooms.
Yeah, so all the pretty
Microphone.
people can hear a little bit
Ooh,
closer.
oh, you can't hear me again.
wanna hear you, lovely
Yeah,
boy.
they
Wanna
wanna
hear
hear
it.
more of me.
We wanna
so
hear
you could just rent a room through this guy right here, Alex, and just
Yeah.
look for Factory Productions.
And I mean, really affordable prices too. I mean, and I know places in the area that just kill you with that kind of thing. They give you, well, we have 10 boutique amps, so $100 an hour seems reasonable. But that's never anything that anyone really needs for practice. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
just,
we're really looking out for the best interests of
Right.
the artists.
right.
Sure.
And
The little guys.
Yes,
The little
we're
geese.
like the mom and pop store
Nice.
of rehearsal studios,
Yeah.
and I'm proud to be part of this establishment.
Hey,
No,
man,
dude,
we're
it's
proud too, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, us
super
too,
cool.
man, all the
Really
way.
excited.
So among your other hats, you also play in a band, don't you?
Oh, true.
Yes, I do. I play in a fusion reggae band called Zurrendah.
Oh yes,
Excellent.
Play me
Zurrendah.
Mr. Right Now if you have Mr. Right Now. Where's that? That song is awesome. Well, this is a good picture too.
How would you classify you guys?
Nice.
Well, it's like, you know, I call it fusion reggae because, you know, I don't want to disrespect the reggae purists or anything like that. You know, we're reggae-ish. We have jazz influence. We have hip-hop influence. Have a little dance influence. It's just, it's all good vibes.
I've seen one of your videos. You get that crowd going, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah. You know, we dance on stage,
Yeah.
and it's
Looks like
infectious.
There's
you
a
know?
lot of you're right. There's a lot of you guys and a lot of energy, but there's cohesion up there, no doubt.
Sure.
So that's really cool.
Hey, great vocals. The dynamic with you and the front woman is awesome.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
I
great.
appreciate that.
The diaphragm on this guy, no
You guys
doubt.
got any shows coming up?
Yes. We're doing a house party tomorrow.
Oh,
at Dominic Rosado's house. If any of y'all know him, he's a
I
pretty
do.
cool dude. He plays drums for Tyrannosaurus Sex.
Sick.
Oh, snap.
I don't even want to know what that's like.
So holla at Dom.
I can't reach it with my
for
hands.
Someone
Details.
book him.
And we're also going to be playing at Harp and Bar November 3rd.
I've heard good things about that place.
Cool.
Good places about that thing.
Where's that? What thing is that place in?
It's not too
Uh,
far from here. You know, it's off of Lakeview Ave.
Okay, nice. Clifton
Clifton.
then.
Clifton.
Sick.
Oh, it's in Clifton. I don't know what we're talking about then.
That's where we are right now. Clifton, New Jersey.
It's
I
the
thought I did. But
Irish
I had no
pub.
idea.
You know, it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
Nice.
Solid.
Now, with BC Music, back to that for a second. Do you guys do any recording? Because I know Matt Drexler, who's a dude we all know really
Yeah,
well
yeah.
too,
You guys
have
who
a
plays in Zurrendah
Can we give it up for
now.
Matthew Drexler?
Yeah.
Give it up.
Let's hear the round of
Give it up
applause for Matt.
your boy Drex. BC Music. Logos Ghost bassist.
That's right. Me and Sean John know Matt from college too, at Burton Community College.
The list goes on. Sure.
It's Matthew Drexler.
He's another man with many hats, dude.
He's our CEO. He's our founder.
Cool.
He's our main engineer guy. He plays bass for Zurrendah. You know, he's overall. That's like my brother right there. You
That's
know?
Yeah,
awesome.
man.
Dude.
That's awesome.
Do
Yeah.
you guys do recording down there? Do you offer any kind of recording services? I know he was
yeah,
talking about it a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, his schedule is pretty busy, but he can
It
always,
seems that way.
He can always work something out. So
Sick.
you know, the person that is booking with him is dead serious about what they're doing.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
cool.
and he's very dude. He is the most meticulous
focused.
like engineer, or one of the. A lot of engineers are meticulous, but he is very detail oriented. He's very organized. He has a great
He
mind
reminds me
for
of
the.
like Jeff Goldblum.
Sure. Yeah.
The temperament of Jeff
Yes,
Goldblum.
yes, that's aside from his musical qualities. He just has that temperament.
And him always wanting to be a fly all the time. He's like, I just want to be a fly. What do we be like?
Fly.
I don't think that was his intention in the
No,
movie.
then we got
but-
Omar
Be a
Paradiddle.
good Halloween costume.
We
Just
have,
Omar the Beast. Yeah,
Jimmy Ramos.
Jimmy
you guys
Zoo.
got a
Yeah,
whole team.
Yeah, we
It's
got
awesome.
we got a nice squad with us. And
you guys have
everyone-
two very progressive, eclectic drummers in your outfit too.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Those two are
Very
like,
good.
I would love
Yeah.
to see them go
So-
tit for tat.
You know, it takes a team to keep things going.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah, but
right.
but you guys, you know, you guys are doing this because you're musicians. and
Exactly.
because
That's what
you're into
BC
it.
stands for.
Yeah.
Because music. You know,
Nice.
we
Cool.
love it.
That's
and
awesome.
This is what we do it for.
Sure.
I love
Cool.
Awesome. Very.
That's a cool message. You know what? Like, naively, I always assumed it was like Bergen County music.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not
Yeah.
even
Sure,
in
that's
Bergen
excellent.
County right now. I don't think.
That's just
Say
good old
or-
deductive reasoning.
Say
if you ask
county.
me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
close-minded. That's awesome.
Bergen
Because music.
community.
But understood. Please check them out on Facebook again if you need any of their services, and if you just want to support them, and check out Zurrendah. On
I don't
Facebook
even
as
think we
well.
have to sell it that hard. Like with affordable rates for rehearsing
No.
and like somebody who's top notch to record you. Who I'm sure those are affordable rates too.
And
I mean
locally
Oh,
too.
yeah,
that kind of thing is a rarity,
Absolutely.
and
So,
you
guys,
know it's
definitely.
there's very much of a
Best rates in
community
the
here.
land for sure.
Nice.
So there's you got that.
I think we have a bunch of Halloween-oriented.
Let's get to the
questions,
real
right?
stuff,
Yeah,
right? The
let's get to
Halloween
the
cast
casual section of this podcast.
Mini questions.
Who is it? Here we go, shuffling them up.
Shuffle.
We'll save. There will be a lightning round
Look at the
because
shuffle.
that has definitely
Oh
become
my
a
God, that's
staple.
loud.
Loud
So
thunder.
here is the first and only question that Sean wrote up, and you will quickly see the change in theme after this question. This favorite Halloween candy. Favorite Halloween candy. We'll start with you, Lex. You're the guest.
I'm gonna have to go with the candied apples.
Oh,
Interesting.
that is the most creative answer anybody
That
could have
was.
said
I wasn't
too.
expecting that.
It's
at
solid.
all.
You don't get that any other time of year, really.
It's because it's usually a fruit, but as soon as you throw that candy on top,
Then
it's
Turned
that
into a
caramel,
candy. It's now
Sometimes
candy.
they get real creative
No,
and
that's-
they put
that's
like
a
a
caramel
little
apple.
some nuts in there.
The
or
candy
something.
apple's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
like that. It's got like a
or
candy
even a
glaze.
little
Yeah.
Simple
skull
syrup.
Caramel
jack-o'-lantern.
apple's different.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice.
the decoration of it too.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, I
it's
fucks
fancy
with
too.
the candy apple.
Nice.
Fancy candy apples.
Yeah, and that's really like because I was gonna go with some sort of answer like Twix, which is a year-round candy, but candy apples are like pretty like
Halloween
Yeah,
festive.
just like fall kind of
Yeah,
item.
Yeah, I just had like these. They're like Halloween Sour Patch Kids, and they're just purple and orange.
They're Frankenstein's, right? The
yeah,
zombie ones.
but they're only purple and orange.
Oh well, yeah.
And I
so
fucks
it's just a
with- I
food
fucks with
coloring
that shit.
Grape
thing.
and orange, or like,
Yeah, it's just
Oh,
yeah,
it's the same
flavored.
color,
It's
same
grape and
flavors.
orange.
It's the
Yeah,
same flavors
No,
of
it's
it.
grape and
Oh,
orange.
oh, it does.
It's
They
just
don't
grape
have
and
those
orange.
flavors.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in
man,
it.
I see why. Yeah,
I was-
I'm on that majority of grape
Until I
and
had a
orange.
headache.
oh, man.
You with grape, orange, and banana. you should open up. Start
My
a group.
3 least favorite flavors.
It's gonna be great. So like on tour, like when these guys don't want that candy,
You got all the
just give it
leftovers.
to
You
me.
could definitely have all the
Sean
banana
John, I'll
Laffy
fuck with it.
Taffies if you want those.
Yeah, I'll eat all those, and I'll
Yeah.
read all of the jokes
The
on
jokes.
them as well.
I like a good dad joke. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Starburst,
The jokes don't change based on the flavors. The jokes are all good.
They're all laughy and they're all
They're all
taffy.
They're all
Laffy
Laffy and Taffy. It's
Yeah.
the flavors
Respect,
that
respect Laffy.
dissuade. Anyway, Halloween candies.
What's your opinions about the cards?
What
Ladies
do you
and
guys think about the
gentlemen?
cards
'Cause,
or the
uh,
Halloween candies?
Garrett Torres is up on
Hey,
here.
if you got any
Hello.
questions out there,
Hey,
The Gators out there.
Gator.
put
the
those
Gator.
questions up.
Okay.
He's
and,
chomping.
and
Chomping
chime
at the
in.
bit.
Chime in on these questions. We want to know what your favorite candies are.
In the
what your
spirit of
favorite
in
Halloween is.
continuing the spirit of
Garrett Silver was
Halloween,
watching.
the worst Halloween movies.
Worst Halloween.
Worst.
Leprechaun.
What's the one with Jennifer Aniston before she was famous?
Oh,
I know what you
Leprechaun.
did last
That's
summer.
the Leprechaun.
Is that the
No, it's
Leprechaun? Is that what you said
Leprechaun.
already?
No, she wasn't in a Leprechaun.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston.
She
was?
Yeah, you're thinking
Yeah.
of the other Jen. You're Jennifer Love
Oh,
Hewitt.
I'm thinking Jennifer Love Hewitt. Jennifer
Oh,
Love-
that's I
Jennifer
know
Love
you did
Hewitt.
last summer.
That is I
isn't
know
it?
you
Or-
did last summer.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Aniston's in Leprechaun.
Yeah.
She's in. Yeah,
Why would
she's
she
in-
do that to herself?
She was in the
Because
first
She wasn't
one.
you had to
famous
start- you
yet.
gotta start
That was
somewhere.
before Friends.
I
mean,
think
the
that
fir-
was
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
You know,
Friends.
in her defense,
I gotta
the
check
first
that out.
Leprechaun
Yeah.
was pretty awesome. You
Oh.
know,
It was-
it just got
it was when it
progressively
came
more
out.
ridiculous.
It was
got-
pretty
Was she in the
terrifying.
first one?
As
But then
they
it
do.
got like Leprechaun in the Hood and stuff.
Yeah,
Like no, seriously, that's a movie.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Not for nothing. That one's ridiculous. You got to be stoned to watch
Yeah,
that.
you gotta-
It's ridiculous.
You could
movie.
probably say that about a lot of Halloween movies,
Yeah,
really.
about any movie in general.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Some
Again,
people
doesn't-
can't sleep without
Like
smoking.
at one point, the leprechaun literally kills someone with a bong. It's ridiculous.
What?
He impales him. He impales him with a bong.
That's the way to go.
Spoiler alert.
You know, in Grandma's Boy, they broke a bong over someone's head and he barely flinched. So I'm not buying the homicide to that.
I wouldn't. I think it's something you shouldn't really question, though, Kevin.
Yeah, we're gonna let. I'm
Talking
gonna. I'm
about a
gonna. I
leprechaun
can
here.
suspend belief like anybody else. All right.
Nice.
Give me
Cool.
some balloons. I'll suspend that belief.
Suspend that.
The
ish.
worst Halloween candy. Favorite Halloween candy. What's
Why
the
is it so
worst?
loud?
Oh, I didn't know it was loud. I thought
We just.
trying
What
to
was
shock
that
everybody.
podcast?
It's got to be the candy corn.
Is it?
It has to be.
What was the question? I think it got overpowered by
It's like
that
made out
audio.
of like wax or something.
Worst Halloween candy.
Worst Halloween candy. We just. What was that podcast we were watching before?
Not remember. Mountie.
Who were them guys?
Anyways, worst Halloween candy they showed was like Necca wafers. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
know
the
it.
worst.
Oh.
I agree.
It looked like solid chalk.
Yo, our mom loves those.
I remember
though,
that too.
actually,
And that's
Yeah.
how That's how I got to try them.
So there's a market for those.
It's hurting my
I don't
head
like black
thinking about
licorice.
Oh, black
yeah.
licorice.
I'm with you on that. It's
Black
not great.
licorice might outrank candy corn for me, man. Black licorice.
yeah.
I love candy
I hate
corn.
Yeah, I love
licorice.
candy corn too. I don't know. I don't get that.
I'm
Guys.
not partial to licorice at all.
Team
Yeah.
candy corn.
It's
over
an
here.
Candy
acquired
corn over
taste.
here, guys. Get out of here.
Is-
All day.
have you acquired it?
Nope, nope.
Okay.
I'd rather drink like a hoppy beer.
What is it?
A hoppy?
Oh, I'd rather
What's the
drink any
hoppy?
beer than licorice.
That's a candy.
No, just the hoppy beer, like that. That
The hops.
beer with some extra hops.
you
I
know?
thought we were talking about Halloween
Yeah,
candy.
Yes, he's-
I'd rather choose hops over licorice kind of flavor. I don't know. I guess I went far.
I
off.
can agree with that.
I saw where you were going with it, man. I took
Far
the
off the
journey with
chain.
you.
I thought they had hop candy. I wouldn't mess
Yeah,
with
you
that.
know
What the hell?
To be, yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Maybe we should
invent
try
that.
some candy corn and milk, according to Garrett
Dude,
Torres.
I'm going for it.
Garrett,
I'm
we
down.
do.
That doesn't sound
That
good to
sounds
me
horrible.
either. I'm not a milk guy, but Garrett is. Dave is.
Yeah, but something that it feels a little bit redundant to me. Like candy corn's almost got that same.
It's milky already,
same
right?
Consistency of it's like frosting almost. In which
You
milk.
ever have a cowtail?
no
Yeah.
cowtail.
Like oxtail.
No.
It's like a Tootsie Roll with like a kind of like a
Cream.
cream kind of weird.
Ah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, no.
I don't know how to explain it. It's more like it's almost like a Charleston Chew kind of texture.
Next time you're at
Definitely.
Five Below, Dave.
What's up? Oh,
They
next time
definitely have them.
I'll
there.
check them out. I'm a big fan.
Get a bit of honey while you're at it.
a little bit of honey. Oh, that
Get
was-
out of here.
That sucked, Kev.
I'll be there for
That
Christmas
was way
shopping.
better. Yes,
Nice.
came back.
Oh, was it? Right back here. You guys missed the flight trajectory of that card. Especially if you're just listening. Next question. What color? I was running out of questions, maybe. This is like a fall question more than a Halloween question. But what color are the leaves in everybody's yard?
Oh my god.
I actually just drove by. I
Because
live
they
in
can
New
get colorful.
Milford, like a big complex, like
People, right?
Brookchester.
Uh,
And I drove up this one street, and for some reason, this one street had like this specific tree, and like everyone's yard was like this, like it was almost like a candy apple kind of red. Like it was just a very beautiful street. Kind of made me
Nice.
jealous.
Very cool.
But my front yard looks like crap. Looks like it's like missing grass and stuff. Like
Oh,
no one cares
Patch
about
Adams.
no one cares about my yard. But that one street was very pretty.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And,
Or-
and we're back to the
next- next
candy
question.
apples. Sounds like a theme tonight. Candy
I'm
apple.
gonna go get some later.
Yeah.
You gotta
now
get
we're
some
all
candy
talking
apples
about
now,
it.
too.
Yeah, where you get one? Just go to
They got
7-Eleven.
them at Aldi's.
Oh, Aldi,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
true that.
Okay.
Nice.
They're closing around like midnight, right?
Here's the
Like
question.
9.
Now, they're in the. Are they in the fruit section or they're in the candy section?
Oh.
That is a good question.
All right.
If they're in the
Both.
fruit section, we have to redact your answer to
Yeah.
the favorite Halloween
Yeah,
candy.
well, I used to work in
Ooh.
produce, so I got the ins on this question.
Oh.
Whoa! But where
It
though?
just
At
so
Pathmark?
happens to be what?
Go
What'd you
ahead.
say?
I said a
Pathmark?
Pathmark.
Yeah, Pathmark. So yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. Pathmark.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I used to work
R.I.P.
there too back in the day.
I don't trust their system.
Produce is where you get a candy apple.
That makes
Ah.
sense.
Rut-row.
Because they will go bad.
Sure, yeah.
Makes sense.
Candy don't go
But they're
bad.
freaking delicious, so they could
Some
take
candy
candy.
goes bad.
They have a
Thanks.
shorter shelf
They have
life.
caramel on it.
You
Caramel is
need-
definitely a
You
candy.
need to separate it from the herd, then put it on its own little island or something in the
Yeah,
produce
yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
definitely,
hey, here's
Don't
something good.
prepare.
While you're here,
Sean's trying to. Just
I was reading it on.
Sean's eavesdropping with his eyes
Oh.
I was
on
looking
my
over
cards.
Kev's
Tisk,
shoulder.
tisk.
That's a
Okay.
good question, though, man. I ask that question all the time.
Do you?
Yeah,
We're gonna
we'll
ask
get
it
to
today, later. Next question: worst costume ideas. This is a personal question. What's the worst costume idea you guys have ever had? You tried it, couldn't put it together, or was bad. I don't know.
I think witches are boring.
Yeah, witches are overdone.
No, I'm saying, but that. So you guys have tried to dress as witches?
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? Tried to dress as
I just
something.
think
It wasn't
people
working, so you didn't do it.
choose
I get it.
witches like, all right, I'm gonna be a witch.
I'm just saying, like, okay,
So,
let me let me rephrase. What's your worst personal failed Halloween idea? Like
I
you
mean,
did it.
This question's not
all
meant
of
for
them.
me.
Can we?
Actually,
No, man,
last
you
year
were the-
Sean John was a ghost
No,
note.
Sean-
That's probably
Yeah,
that's
that was-
the opposite. That was
That was
genius.
Pretty, yeah, it was pretty.
You were that
stupid.
dog that one time, man. You killed.
That was awesome.
That killed.
I missed that doggy.
I do too.
Didn't you do a show like with this
yeah,
with the
yeah,
dog?
Yeah.
Mexicali
Yeah.
had a show.
We
So-
played Mexicali
but these
with
are.
that?
I'm not
That's
asking for
rough.
the favorite.
Can we
and
make
the
it a
best.
more? Can we make
What are
it
the
a-
worst costume
Yeah,
ideas?
can we make it a more general question of like your biggest Halloween fail? Like,
Sure.
what's your
Yes.
biggest
That's
Halloween
what.
fail?
That's what I'm
right.
going for.
Well,
Dave's Drake.
Yeah, my Drake was so bad this year. It was just like I
It
didn't.
wasn't bad.
No, it was bad because I didn't think of to put anything together until 30 minutes before the party. So I had nothing.
I'll give
It
you
was
credit,
really
Dave.
bad.
It was maybe
But-
like 3 hours before the party.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But it was about an hour and a half
And
commute.
it was also
so.
right before my engine blew too.
Yeah,
so it
that's
was
true.
It was a weird day, but I
What
still
a bad
think.
day. I guess it was God's plan, Dave.
God's plan.
Oh.
Well done, Kev. Well done. My day one over here. My day one. Shout
I
out
need
to
more
my day
Starbursts.
ones. So no, I think my biggest fail actually was when I was like in like 3rd or 4th grade, and I was the guy with the scream mask, like 3 years in a row.
Oh, we all recycled
That-
Halloween
that's our biggest
Something my
fail.
costumes.
dad would have done. Yeah.
Yeah,
we used that.
which one of you has worn a costume more than 1 year? And
My
like,
cousin was a ninja for like 5 years.
I've been there, like just so obsessed. And then by the 3rd year, you're like, oh shit, I forgot to figure out what.
Well,
I
what Dave and I used to do is because we would each have
Oh,
a costume
we
one
recycle,
year,
and
and
then
then
we
we
recycle.
trade it the next year. So it's like we had fresh costumes, and then we trade back again the 3rd year, like we had fresh costumes again.
It worked.
Like, well, you
Well,
worked
everyone
that
Got
last
him
year.
2 years later. Yeah. that's-
So I was definitely a Frankenstein 2 years, and I was definitely a stormtrooper 2
I remember
years.
the Frankenstein one too.
Garrett was a.
Who doesn't
plumber.
want to be a
What
stormtrooper?
Frankenstein prop did you have that you gave to him?
It was a mask. It was like a soft mask, and by the 3rd or 4th year, like where the nose was, it was all like boogies. It was nasty. That mask was so nasty by
Yeah,
the 4th
that's
year.
so gross.
Lex,
It
what
must
about you, man? You got
smell.
any fails?
Oh man, one time I tried to make my own Goku costume.
Oh,
And
dope.
it was a total fail. All I
man.
had was like I had orange sweats,
There you go.
a
Done.
blue T-shirt, and then I don't know, a massive amount of hair gel.
Yeah.
Did we go blonde? Did we go Super
No,
Saiyan?
no,
or
no.
no, keep it real.
But you know what?
Yeah.
It didn't work out. The hair gel. I don't know what hair gel Goku actually uses. That it
Yeah.
has to have like an active ingredient like cement or something.
Nah, man. He
probably
no,
Elmer's or
Some glue.
They
No,
didn't-
seriously,
they
like
don't tell you this.
spiking glue.
There's just no way to
He
keep it
borrows
out
it
there.
from Vegeta.
Well, I
They
think the impression
Nah,
with
man.
Goku was that it was natural, like any of
I'll
us.
tell you in the
but
storylines, but these guys they find the Dragon Balls like way before the storylines, and they were like, "Bro, I just need my hair to stand.
I need
up
hair
all
product."
day." They're like, "All right, wish granted." And then they go find the Dragon Balls again for some real shit. But first, they all need to have their hair stand up.
This mic stand.
did you throw that card already, Sean?
No. You've been throwing them. I threw one.
I guess I
You
threw
just
that
got
one already.
pranked.
What's the worst
Don't do that.
pumpkin flavored food you can buy?
I wouldn't leave it like that.
It is not pumpkin pie because I love.
I love pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is not the one.
I don't eat things like that.
Pumpkin coffee is mediocre. It's
Well, you're
I
not
still
a basic
enjoy
white
it
girl.
this time of year, I guess.
Anyone try a pumpkin latte?
Well, pumpkin
I
spice
haven't.
latte is good.
Yeah,
man.
so
I'm just saying.
It's good stuff. It's basic
yours
and
from
it's good.
Starbucks?
pumpkin ice cream can't be that good. Not into that.
Pumpkin seeds.
Have you tried it?
Nah.
Don't knock it.
I'm
Kev.
gonna say I've tried it like as a taste test, like in an ice cream plant. I'm like, nope, I'm not getting this.
It doesn't taste exactly like a pumpkin latte.
I agree with you. Pumpkin seeds are, like, what's up with that?
I eat
Yeah,
pumpkin
Pumpkin
seeds.
seeds,
They're
okay.
big, right? I don't think
Papitos.
I've tried them.
Not like real pumpkin seeds, like raw pumpkin.
Yeah,
like
the dried and like you ready to eat, right?
Dried and
you don't
ready
like
to
them?
eat.
I don't think I tried them.
I'm
Oh, they're
not really
delicious.
big on those. I like sunflower seeds.
Papitos. They're like sunflower seeds, but bigger. Especially again with like sea salt and stuff. There's like this one brand I eat. It's like got a blue pumpkin on the front of it. Can't miss it. White but blue pumpkin. Sea salt.
Lumpkin.
Eat them.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah, pepitos
Say
have
lumpkin?
pepitos have.
that might be the worst
Specific.
flavored
That's
pumpkin
horrible.
food, actually.
Blumpkin?
Don't-
Blumpkin
don't
bun?
Enough of that question
Don't
now.
pay attention to the table right over here.
Well, speaking of Halloween
Why
sounds,
is your
what's the
song out?
worst Halloween song? Now I can't think of it.
Song.
What's that song? Sean and I both used to work in a Halloween store when we were
did.
like yay big.
The
And
Monster
I
Mash.
mean, like 20 years
Yeah, I
old.
was gonna
The
go
Monster
Monster
Mash.
Mash.
Yeah, I
You guys-
can't stand
you guys
that
not
one.
feeling the
I
That's
was
probably the
working
one.
in the lab late last night.
Nice.
That's probably the one,
That's
actually.
it. That's
Yeah.
the Monster Mash.
There's another one.
I don't know. I don't know too many Halloween songs to be
that,
like.
that
I don't
Someone's
Favorite?
Watching Me by Rockwell.
Somebody's watching me. That's a Halloween song. I thought that was
Technically.
just some weird
Kinda.
creepy
So
dude.
there's another one though. There's another like talk with a lot of talking and speaking instead of singing.
I mean, the Addams Family.
No,
That's a good
no, I like that song. I could get behind that. So that's a keeper.
the creepy and the cookie.
That's not it.
one. Cookies.
Cookies.
Do you
I
like
really
Halloween
like the
cookies?
cookies.
Sure.
Oh, I like any cookies.
Yeah, you do.
Have you guys been to a haunted mansion?
You ever see the movie
like-
Haunted Mansion?
I went to
Yes.
Easter State Penitentiary
Oh,
last
yeah.
weekend. Actually, it was pretty
How was
cool.
that?
It was cool, man. I got, I
But
screamed like a
is
little
that like
cat.
real ghosts though? No.
Well, no, I'm gonna go on. Me and X were talking about going on ghost tours, but
It's
nah,
gonna
it was
give
just-
to you.
It was a man-made attraction, but fun nonetheless. But still really creepy, and you could tell there's potential. They still do. I give ghost tours, I think, and
Cool.
looks creepy.
That's
Let's
a
go.
popular one.
I haven't been on one since I was a kid. I think it was like a haunted hayride.
Yeah, I've done a haunted hayride.
But like
Yeah,
I
I've
was
been on a
little,
few.
man. Like I got scared.
Sure.
Like, it was bad. Like there was dudes with like wolf masks
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
and then you get off the hayride and you gotta like walk this path. There's a dude with a chainsaw with no chain on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was terrifying.
Good stuff.
A lot of those like can still achieve scariness when you're an adult because they go for like the jump scare. So obviously, like we all know that werewolves aren't a thing anymore. I'm pretty sure.
They're not.
But like if you're walking through like a haunted house, sometimes like these ones they set up in fields or whatever.
Maracas.
I think the Brighton Beach has one or something. The asylum. There.
Brighton Asylum
They-
in Clifton, which we were actually talking about going.
Kristen
Yeah.
And this is
actually
the place.
works
I,
at that.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go. And,
Shout out to Brighton Asylum.
There you go.
Try it out.
And I think what was that? I just went to the one in like I was saying in Eastern State Penitentiary. Same thing, jump scare. So again,
Yeah, they get you
there were
with that,
people around
'cause-
me. I felt safe, but only so much because I know people were gonna grab me, and they did and stuff like that. Like, hey, what's up? You know,
Yeah.
people
Wait,
were
did-
dressed as the wall and would jump
Did-
out at me.
Did you have
That's
to, like,
cool.
wear, like,
Yeah, I had to wear a glow
wristband?
stick just to be like, hey,
You can touch me.
I'm not a wuss. Like,
can
come,
touch me.
come get me. But
Touch my
at
glow stick.
least
Is that a consent? It's a wristband of
it's a
consent.
consent. It's a wristband of come scare the crap out of me.
Nice.
And I
Come touch
guarantee
me.
you, at least 20 times I was like, ah! At least 20 times.
Nice.
It was good. So I
Good
had
for
a
you.
good-
I'm
I had a
sure
good
not
time.
everybody wants to wear that bracelet,
Yeah.
Dave, but you took it upon yourself.
I don't want people touching me.
It's all in
You
good
do or
fun.
don't?
It's really
No
not-
touchy.
No touchy?
No touchy.
I'd
Okay.
be more scared to go in there and try and find a ghost.
Maybe, depending on who it is.
Do you see any zombies there at some of these? I don't care because that's just a segue to my next question. The worst zombie movies. There's a lot of great ones, but there's surely a lot of bad ones that you definitely got to...
Zombieland was great. So I wouldn't put
Yeah,
that.
Zombieland was.
Zombieland is the opposite
The
of what this
opposite
card
of
is
worst.
about. Zombieland was an outstanding movie.
That's
But
the
that
only
wasn't the
zombie movie I can
question.
think of.
Yes, but as long as we're
Kind
talking
of,
about
yeah.
it, I did love Zombieland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any bad ones.
I liked all the good.
I think I Am Legend was disappointing.
Yeah.
I think that
Mind it?
I think
Technically,
that
they weren't zombies.
What do you mean?
Because they were like just people, but they had like a certain disorder.
Is that not what zombies are?
Well, they couldn't come out at night. Like they couldn't like.
So
More like
I think they tried to give a
vampires.
real life
Sounds
spin
like
to it.
vampire.
they didn't like eat.
You know what? It was
people.
a good movie too. I hate to frame it the way I did.
Yeah, you just.
No. Well, the
That was a
book.
weird
yeah,
segue.
the book was kind of like a zombie book, so yeah. But I'd
Yeah.
understand that. But yeah, it was depicted a little bit differently in the movie. I think.
The question was movie.
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever see World War Z? with
The
Brad
Time
Pitt?
Machine was a terrible
I just
movie,
don't
but a
listen.
great
Go for it,
book.
man.
I just don't listen. I love that movie.
There's this
I
one
think
movie
Alex
I
knows
saw
what
on
I'm
Netflix.
Why would you do that?
This one
What's up,
movie
Mike?
saw one time called The Dead. It was
Just The Dead.
What was it
one
about?
of those like B-rated movies,
Not
you know,
day
like
of.
straight to DVD types.
That's like C-rated.
Horrible zombie movie. It's just
There's
this
one.
military dude in Africa, and there's zombies everywhere, but they're super slow, and there's no real plot line. The dude's
Yeah.
just trying to get from
Yeah.
point A to point B, and he's like the only character in the whole movie. It gets real boring real quick.
I
Right.
could tell. I mean,
The only character, he's the only human, like non-zombie.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like they have like other characters, but they're just not memorable.
Who was the actor? Not Burt
Don't
Reynolds.
even know.
It was-
Can't-
it
don't
was
even know his
Machete.
name, bro. I couldn't tell you.
Danny. What the heck is his name?
Trejo, Danny
Danny
Trejo.
Oh yeah.
Who's the man who I actually learned a lot about his
Yeah, that
Machete.
movie. That
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
would have did
recently.
well if it was Danny Trejo.
It would have, because he
Is it this
can
one?
make like a cheesy movie be
He was in like Triple X
authentic.
Yeah, they could put him
for like a
anywhere.
minute.
Yeah, dude,
He was in
he's
Spy
awesome.
Kids.
Was he?
Yeah,
Well,
he was the uncle, man.
Oh, I don't
That's
remember
awesome.
he'd
that.
probably make a great uncle.
Yeah,
He's
definitely.
in Triple X.
Machete
and
is
he's
your
like-
uncle.
But
He's
I
like
wish
a
he was
wise
my
uncle.
uncle.
Yeah.
He's got Xander tied up, Van Diesel, and he's like, you know what we do, those funny guys? We cut their Achilles tendon, watch them flop around like a marionette. Like, I'll never forget that quote.
That was an awesome
Oh, boy.
line.
he he was in the movie for like 10 seconds,
That's amazing.
and he was my favorite part of the movie.
You know, he started. Oh yeah. Anyway, I was about to give you a whole life story on Danny Trejo, but moving on.
Running out of time.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Tomorrow it's already going to be Halloween.
Can't believe it.
And once it's Halloween, it's kind of just like a countdown to the end of the year. We say this all the time at work. Once you kind of get to this time of the season, it just flies by, and then you get to February and March, and it's slow again. So this is a really fast time, which begs the question, when do we start the countdown to Thanksgiving? Is that November 1st?
When do we get the
Yeah.
yams out?
Not
Do
to
we
be-
finish our candy from Halloween?
Honestly,
Like, what-
I was
you know?
thinking about it since the beginning of September.
So Dave's counting down already. You're
Not to
foregoing
be-
the Halloween
not-
countdown.
No, I kind of do them alongside.
It's a simultaneous
I
countdown.
do them alongside, multitask. I think Christmas is the big boy, but I honestly I group Halloween with Thanksgiving.
For sure, Christmas is the big boy, and you know a lot of people like. I think it's a hipster thing right now to like pretend or not pretend or act whatever it is, act to pretend like you care about Thanksgiving more than any other holiday.
Oh.
And don't get me wrong, this boy loves to eat,
It is
and I
the
love
thing.
Thanksgiving, but I love Christmas,
Christmas
man.
was
Christmas
great.
is like the penultimate
Well,
holiday.
people grow up and they don't like the stress of buying people gifts.
Yes, and maybe they have bad memories from Christmas, and you know I
Or-
understand.
or
Look, you
that.
can like whatever holiday. I have a very libertarian approach to favorite holiday, like whatever holiday you want. But,
Laissez-faire. I'm very laissez-faire with it.
In my priority list, Christmas is definitely at the top.
Definitely. It's
That's
fun.
cool.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
sounds
It's
like
just
you don't.
fun.
Sounds like it's not your priority.
Nah, I like
That's cool.
I like New Year's Eve. I think that's like
Oh,
the
man.
only
Amateur
holiday
hour?
I really like.
And you know what? In respect to this table right now, we've all spent a lot of New Year's Eves
Yeah, we're
together.
pretty good
actually.
on that.
Yeah.
We've had most of them since we've been a band. We've spent together.
Not big on Christmas, not big on holidays. I think it's kind of it's lost its meaning over a long period of time.
I agree, and I think it depends on how you celebrate it.
You get
And
a
for
little
me,
jaded.
like my favorite part of Christmas
Very
is definitely like
Capitalism ruined holidays.
it definitely did, man.
They definitely leave you with a bad taste. Yeah.
And people are chasing happiness through, materialistic, fulfillment of desires, and that's not the way to go, man.
And
Like,
things aren't getting cheaper nowadays.
no, they
traffic
sure
ain't
ain't,
getting better.
Oh
Sean.
man,
Get
Bergen
ready for
County.
the traffic.
Elon Musk, build those tunnels, man. We need you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ready
We
for
can't get
Black
around.
Friday.
We can't get around for our Christmas shopping. We need tunnels under New York.
Even like 4th of July and stuff, like Independence Day. Like I'll celebrate America, but it's kind of it's a very sensitive subject.
For me, I
think.
think these holidays,
Sure.
are good excuses to get together with friends and family.
They're
it's-
reminders.
They're
'cause
great
it's-
excuses.
As long as
Reminders.
there's food involved, I will be there.
yeah, food and
Yeah.
family,
Every
man.
function.
Food brings everybody
Every
together.
holiday.
Food, family, and a couple brewskis.
Yeah, that's the most
Yes.
important part, is the family aspect of it.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of why I think we all love New Year's too. We all get together, we always have a good time. We laugh at reporters. What did she say?
Who called Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Bill Nye and the Science stuff. Oh man.
That's
It doesn't sound funny at all, but we laughed for like 4
Anyway,
minutes on New Year's
point is
Eve about that.
Alcohol.
Don't forget about your friends and family. Let this holiday be a time to enjoy
True.
each other and
Whether
and
whether it's
build-
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's.
That's it.
Sure,
That's it. Enjoy it. So get out there.
Spend the
and
rest of
enjoy
this year while you still got it, because 2019 is right around the
it. It's coming
corner.
right around the
Coming
bend.
right at you.
Yep.
Lex, I want to thank you for coming on to our
Yes.
show.
Thanks for having me. You guys are awesome.
This
Give it
Thanks,
was
another
man.
round of applause, man. Why not?
Yeah.
this was our first podcast on our
Zurrendah, check 'em
YouTube
out.
channel. It's going to be up for the rest of our lives.
Yes, definitely. As long as the internet.
As long as the internet is still kicking.
Which might not be the rest of our lives. You know, AI.
Play some spooky
You guys
music
don't
for
need
that.
this.
It's pretty morbid.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh, what about that? The technological apocalypse. Yes, scary. Technology.
Very scary. And one more time,
Put your
BC
candy
Music,
corn
guys.
away.
If you need places to rehearse, record, come
He's the
through.
guy.
Definitely.
You'll be down the hall from AFA.
You will love it.
Very
And you
cool.
won't
You will.
really hear us because you'll hear Sean John, but you won't hear the rest of us because
Pretty
we're,
well
all,
Yeah.
insulated.
we're all
I'm
direct.
loud.
And direct.
All right, boys.
Anyway, happy Halloween, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Tomorrow
See you
we're having a
for the
live
stream.
performance stream. We're going to be playing some creepy music.
We're gonna get spooky.
We'll be playing that song.
Can we play this music?
Dave can play it.
There's blood everywhere.